of Big Anders, I had Christian Lenz, the Chief Gaming Officer. That's an awesome sounding job title. Over at the Big Clan, shoot me a message on Twitter afterwards and remind me that peanut butter and avocado smoothie exists. I don't know how I forgot it in all the chaos of the moment, but the peanut butter and avocado combination is excellent in a smoothie.
All right. We're building a repertoire of peanut butter-based foods here. I appreciate it. I think it's great. But now we are into the game. Astralis going to be on the T side. They're rushing the B bomb side and overpass already. And on the defense, Robt is so blind. He can't see anything. Config also, I think, partially flashed, but still able to get the kill nonetheless. They're running down Brokey, who has to reload. Oh, the Molotov forcing him out. They had to get him eventually, and it took a lot of utility, but they got the job done nonetheless. 2 versus 4. Wait a minute. Twist quick with the headshot. He has to get Blameth pretty fast here. No bomb plant because that's in the tunnel. Ooh. So this is a little bit awkward. Yeah, Rain wants to join in on the action, and Twist will shoot him in the legs. It's not to Twist. He spins around. Oh, he almost has it. Still 72 health in Farlig. He's in a lot of trouble. How do you peek this with the Glock at range? Twist has got every opportunity to do this. 1 versus 1 after what looked like a surefire round here for Astralis. They had the bomb site. They had a perfect 2-on-4 setup. They were just lacking the bomb inside of that tunnel, and that makes all the difference. Twist, he's ready for it. Oh, but Farlig, 1 shot with the Glock. He was just low enough for that to happen, and Astralis won the pistol. Man, that's a scary start.
Yeah, what a great flank from Twist. Almost brought it right back. Also, I mean, you have to say, that's a beautiful play from Farlig in the 1v1 to just pause and wait and allow Twist to second-guess his decision and second-guess where Farlig might have gone and second-guess what he thinks is happening on the map and able to find a cool timing for the instant headshot with the Glock. However, this is kind of the danger we talked about with FaZe. I mean, so many players who can just turn around on its head, and Twist did that here. Rain helped with him in short tunnel, and man, Astralis almost lose a huge advantage.
Yeah, not far off. That is just a bit too scary. But maybe nice to get that wake-up call early, just to remind everyone, hey, if we let someone like Twist roll into a round, I mean, he can take everyone you throw at him, so I'm going to be a little bit worried about that. For MOUZ in the second round, what do you feel about that?
I'm fine with it. Put it in someone like that, in like Twist in his hands. That can do some real work. Rain just might need to slow him down. There's a nice kill. Funnels them forward. Good clear from Farlig. A pair of nice rounds to start overpass from him so far. And that FAMAS might not get a chance to get involved in the action. They might just save everything they have and then choose to fight another day.
Yeah, not worth it, is it? Even with the 1 kill there. A couple of MAC-10s on the Astralis side. Could go hunting if they want to. Might be worth it. But, they're going to cruise through this round. So I mean, that's an interesting... I feel like the meta for how you buy has been locked in for a little bit here. Sometimes, you know, on the T side, it'll depend on the bomb plant or not, how much you want to invest. But it'd be fun to see if people try to mix in a couple of different things, right? The odd FAMAS somewhere. My vote goes for shotguns. I feel like they're super underrepresented, you know? Buy the odd shotgun every once in a while.
Okay.
Put it.
Yeah, it's. I think the biggest fight with it, because everyone now at this point knows that like so many different guns are viable, which means you can have so many different combinations in buys to be dangerous. I think the hardest part isn't dealing with like kind of the changes in weaponry and changes in prices. It's like changes in like Counter-Strike culture. You know, like the theory of like, okay, you lost pistol, now you have to save is so ingrained in most Counter-Strike, and obviously that's been busted up over the past previous years, but. Yeah, there's just a lot of weapons you can make work now.
Yeah, maybe also people are just way more careful when they're playing around.
Okay, yeah, careful as well.
That's what I was going for, you know. Oh, speaking of careful, trying to get that boost up, but already being spotted for. And they're taking the bomb out long, which... I feel like that's a nice way to try to avoid. It's rare that a CT side will stack long in a round like this. I feel like usually going to be, yeah, a little bit heavy on the B side. So we'll see. Rain on that Deagle out there. Just how much he could do. Glaive trying to be careful, but doesn't check the whole way. So they've left him alone. Is he going to be able to intercept this? They're walking past. Oh, he needed a straight, clean headshot. He's going to get one anyway, but man, with an instant one shot there, it could have been something special, maybe.
Yeah, he might have been able to double up, but that's 2 rounds, and now Rain's been the sole defender at the A bomb site, and Astralis is once again just going to pick this up to the A bomb site. Oh, that's a crazy win from Brokey. Nicely done on the config, but still control of the bomb site is Astralis. However, that kill is going to make FaZe really curious about actually pulling the trigger on the retake. Look at the flank coming in as well from karrigan.
Yeah, if nothing else, if they could just make it really expensive, especially if they could get the AKs away, that would be a huge play. Blameff is down to 11 already, so he's going to have a little bit of an issue. Glaive with a good cleanup. Double kill on the MAC-10. That'll slow everything right down. 25 seconds. There's still no bomb plant. Brokey, he's in a good position. Going to get taken out by Farlig, but man, what a scary round. Look at the health. 37 and 11 left on the Astralis side. They're going to get the bomb plant, and karrigan is not that much healthier either, so he might be in trouble nonetheless. Going to be swinging into it, and Blameff at an off angle will take him down, but that is a really, really close round.
Yeah, that really, really dicey. I was surprised to see Farlig push up towards Headshot to actually take that fight against Brokey. That made me really nervous. Farlig with 3 very, very good performances to start out this map. The clutch and the pistol. An entrance in the previous round, clearing the corner, and this one as well. That kill on a Brokey might have saved the day. That one right there. 3-0 for Astralis, and guns are going to come out from FaZe. AWP in the hands of Brokey, all M4s. We got 3 players with the M4 A4s on the FaZe side of things. Yeah. Make it a comeback.
It's been out of fashion for a while, but going to see a grenade stack coming up. 3 of them looking pretty good. All right, nice lineup. Oh, actually, that going way too far. That wouldn't even have worked for the boost all the way at the back. Gonna have to go back and work on that, surely. Well, karrigan's out there wondering exactly what the plan was. Could it be nothing but AKs on the T side? That's a lot of time and utility to set that up, and you obviously you can't. Once you throw 3 HEs like that, they're gonna obviously know.
Yeah,
you have to spend a little bit of time.
I'm surprised karrigan hasn't tried to make a play to actually go down the ramp and control this. He's got Rops in support, but karrigan needs to win that first fight. 3 players outside of the B bomb site, including the bomb itself. A 4th one going to join through the door. That's Xyp9x. And you've got Farlig up towards bathroom, started to clear things out and just having presence there for the moment.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a B hit eventually. But there's going to be advanced warning. And already I think Brokey started to get back here with the AWP. There is a smoke for the high ground, so they can maybe help out with that config. What a critical opening. And there's Xyp9x to follow it up. karrigan falls. It's all on Rops right here. I'm not sure Brokey's going to get there in time. Rain also goes down, and yeah, they're in so much trouble. Brokey here, 20 seconds, 1 versus 4, and he commits all the way. Well, can't really question his heart in this round, but maybe that was a little bit of an overextension. Blameff will take him down. And Astralis, what an important round to win. And it felt like a lot of this, you could almost see it coming, maybe even from the FaZe side of things, but they had everyone there, or a lot of people there, and they still could not win that fight.
That was just a factor of losing duels. This one, that Twist goes out on Xyp9x with a hard clear against karrigan. Then Rops has nowhere to go after his kill as well. I think Brokey commits to that fight because Farlig got a kill inside the 8 bomb site, so he knows he's being pushed from behind. So he knows more than likely he's dead no matter what, so might as well take a go for it. But either way, that is a tough loss to swallow if you're FaZe in the first gun round. 4-0 for Astralis.
Farlig is ready. If anyone wants to peek over that smoke, he saw it. Not quite able to get the kill. But this is a really good start for Astralis. I was worried because some of those rounds they were playing up against the FAMAS and the stolen MAC-10, it seemed like it was going to get dangerous, but you win that first rifle round, that should give you some confidence to work with. So, not bad. Farlig up 5-0 at the moment. You've got still the FAMAS on Robs with boosted up like that, but it looks like they're paying attention right now, Astralis. They look like they're really well focused.
Yeah, well, they've been getting their butt kicked for 6 months. You'd hope they'd be focused to come to try and get anything going, any little bit of confidence. I mean, a lot of this, when you're having these kind of struggles too, is like the kind of belief in yourselves that you need to pick up. And yeah, that requires some grinding. And obviously a big tournament coming up next week that they'd like to come in at top shape for. Blameff going to start sneaking out, leading the way. Spots a deagle, now spots a pair of heads. Rops finds a kill with the FAMAS, so they have the information. 3 defenders here, and Astralis wants to bail out. They're leaving Blameff to his own devices. Interesting choice with the FAMAS, you'd think, or sorry, with the AK, you'd think maybe that would be dangerous if they let go of it. Oh, Rain, yeah, the trigger discipline is out of control. He gets one, he needed the second, and he will get it as well. Oh, I thought he'd messed it up. Now there's a chance. 17 seconds, and Xyp9x, how much can you check this bomb site? Yeah, the problem is his teammate is miles away. Blameff is down at the B bomb site. He can't get here in time. What a headshot. That's the round. Blameff cannot get here in time. That is an ice-cold play from the Norwegian. Ice cold play from Rain. But a big failure to not just clear the corner as Config didn't even consider it, didn't even look in that direction, is so tunneled on the A bomb site itself. Rain's able to get away with one, take out his teammate, and then finally cleans up the kill. Even a chance for Config to recover there, but Zip's in a hard position after that. You're tapping the bomb, you're looking for that final player to pop up out of nowhere, and FaZe steal around.
Yeah, that was so incredibly cool. Okay. So some of these celebrations on the Astralis side may be put to rest just for a moment here. Doing a little bit of parkour to throw that nade deep, and it lands on Falik, so pretty good. We're going to see that boost again. Going up, oh yeah, making a little bit of noise and jumping around. It is a cool idea, and I think it almost might have been in time to catch BlameF, so a little bit of a shame, but still fun to see. Rain, is he going to be flashing? All right, just a close one to get a jump over back for the headshot. Wow, he's having himself a game already.
Yeah, and Config just had made it through that smoke as well. That's it's tough, and Rain's going to get another one as it clears. Glaive's not ready, even the dink, but the low ammunition, the change to the M4A1 prevents that final third kill from coming out, but the damage is there, and the boost is there. Rops finds Zipix, and all of a sudden, Astralis, you're looking at 1 minute left in the round, but you have no options available to you.
Yeah, it's got taken away pretty quickly right here. Foul again, BlameF. Probably just going to try and save a little bit what they can. And hard to argue with, isn't it? I don't know what other kind of plan they would have. So going to be staying far, far away. Yeah, I don't have any objection to that. Meantime, just a quick shout out to again to the Twitch chat. See people still spamming the same stuff that you were 4 or 5 hours ago, but keep at it. It does keep me company. So
4 or 5 hours. 2 weeks ago, 3 years ago, it's all the same. Time is a flat circle.
Yeah, very true, isn't it? I want for there to be a time where, you know, like some post-apocalyptic world where some future archaeologist, like, you know, 1,000 years from now, they recover like an old Amazon Web Service hard drive and they find like Twitch logs and go through them and try and figure out what on earth is going on, you know?
And they're like, this society is mentally ill.
Yeah, there must have been like a chemical spill or something that just made everyone super dumb.
If you could see as well up on the screen, 5 PCs going to be given away today. So 5 of you lucky, insane people in Twitch chat that we're talking about are going to win brand new PCs. So that's cool. Congratulations. That's courtesy of Mr. Roo.
Hell yes. We know you can spam the chat, so you have a chance. Like that's your special skill. Go for it. And there's a shot at it here.
Yes, you Twitch chat spammers have been waiting your whole lives for this. Now's the time.
Yeah, we always knew it would come into play at some point. You know, be a valuable skill. Twist trying to take a couple of shots down towards the tunnel. I kind of like that. I think the naked walk through that monster tunnel that's a cool skill to have as a player if you're able to do it. A little bit risky, but sometimes you can just catch those CTs off guard in a big way. So it's fun to see.
Yeah, it feels like there's like certain players that just love that fight coming out of the monster tunnel, like that right angle peek against the guy at the toxic barrels, like that little headshot angle. Like some people just love that fight. So I think that's a super fun battle to watch happen.
Glaive trying to make a little bit of an attack in Rain. He was not sure. He thought they were coming right below him as well. Glaive just finding a huge timing against him where he was looking the wrong way. So 4 on 5. Still got 45 seconds. Not that much utility on the Astralis side. 2 smokes and an HE. Not that much left really on FaZe either. So a lot of this might just come down to the shots instead. And we'll see. Farley is hoping for that jump. Oh, that's a nice pickoff on Rops. Perfectly timed.
Ooh, nice one from Brokey. Glaive gets one in rebuttal. Gonna step up and he wants more. He's got it. There goes Zipix. Next is the flick. Not there, but Twist saves his life. That deep angle back in the corner. Finally, Brokey goes down. But they should know where Twist is, and it just doesn't matter. USP's out. Twist with a swing and immediate dispatch of Farley.
Man, well done. Obviously on Twist at the end there, but also Brokey shutting down and cooling off that attack really fast. And I love the fact that he's playing really aggressively around that truck, and it's only when they swing deep to try and catch him that they even realize Twist is there, right? Because Brokey's taking up so much space. You see him, that's why he's doing all of this. And then finally, it's like, oh, wait a minute, Twist is still behind here. So that worked out really well. Good job. FaZe winning another good round here. 3-4, starting to catch up and also putting Astralis out of the money.
Well, and that all, remember, that starts entirely with the hiccup of the Deagle, like the save round, the force buy that phase one that kind of stole away when time ran out. This is what this streak is now. So if you're Astralis, you're just kicking yourself for that miscue so early on that's brought FaZe back into this game.
All right, I was wondering if he was going to go for for another trigger discipline exercise there, or maybe a knife, but he went straight for it. Either way, it's looking great for Rain. Out hunting, canceling this round out. Nice triple. And that's it. Quick round. Tied up 4-4. And Astralis, you see what they got for us here. They're being tested early on. They're not being allowed to run away with it like we've seen in some of the other games today and yesterday. FaZe are fighting back.
Yeah, FaZe is a tough team to put away as well. I mean, we're not even at towards the end of the map, but I mean, they're just always going to have a challenge. They're always going to have a fight in these rounds. So, you know, Astralis not going to be able to run off any kind of crazy lead like we saw earlier from Big. 4-4. Molotov missed from Brokey. He's going to continue pushing down the stairs with the AWP, but not going for any kind of a timing. BlameF takes some spam damage, but he's found control. And Astralis, there's going to be a little bit of a slowed down stalemate. They're going to reconvene towards the B bomb site. This is always going to end up as a B hit. There's no presence on the other side of the map whatsoever. Yeah,
the problem is that means both really Brokey and Rain could be there very, very fast, right? They're already in connector. Ooh, trying to get the jump on the monster tunnel, but that doesn't work out. Kerrigan goes down. He's got 0 kills so far. Bit of a rough game, and caught jumping is Rain. Brokey on the return, but I'm not sure that's in time. This is going to be a bomb plant, and the Molotov is surely going to put Brokey out of commission. Yeah, he has to give it up. Does smoke it and run for it. That is a wild play, Brokey. I respect it, but he's taken those chances a couple of times, and this time, again, it cost him the AWP.
Yeah, it's like he went for that 1v3 earlier at the B bomb, so 1v4. It might have been trapped in, but I think that might be like one of the few criticisms you could levy at Brokey's game in recent memory is like, because he is so good, it feels like he does go for just about everything. Saving the op doesn't seem to be priority the way it is for some of the other oppers in the scene, and here he definitely wasn't going to get anything done. Twist going to try and hold on to it. It's all about timing, where he's peaking, and if Zipex keeps pushing forward, he's currently trapped in bathrooms, and it looks like he's going to get away with the op for his teammate in the next round. But a nice response from Astralis to say 1 round ahead.
Yeah, not at all bad. Just another good entry coming through the tunnel. Doesn't always have to be complicated. I mean, I think Astralis yesterday, when they were playing on Nuke, in that first half on the T side, was when they realized actually rushing the A-bomb site, or at least executing into the A-bomb site, was kind of that was the best thing they could have done, and they won 4 rounds doing that. So it's possible the same thing is true here. You know, if you find a weakness on that B-bomb site, until FaZe figure out a way to patch it up and help out, maybe you do that a little bit more. You know, if it ain't broke, Jason, don't try.
No need to fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no need to even tinker.
If you already got that banana peanut butter smoothie, don't need to add anything else. Just
yeah, you don't really need to tinker. It's already, we already know how to make it the best it can possibly be. Rain just waiting, and he's been great. He's been spectacular in bathrooms. And they're going to bypass him at the moment. He's looking for that shadow to give away. Someone's going to enter in. All about timing. Config looking for the angle. As Rain backs off, he's got to be very cognizant of long as well. Astralis avoiding everything except for Brokey.
Yeah, Glaive thought he had the opening there, but a little bit too quick. And Brokey catches him. 50 seconds now. And Rain is still out there too. And that's a bit of an issue, you know. They're frozen in time, and look at how far back BlameF is. He's only now running all the way back. Are they really going to try and switch this into some sort of B attack this late in the round?
They have no long presence, so I mean, they're thinking. I mean, they don't know Brokey relocated as well, which was super smart from him. But even if they didn't, like they have no long presence, so you have no way of clearing out anyone playing from that position, and it's just too strong.
Well,
gotta go to the other side of the map with little utility. Take it away.
Yeah, no smoke. Well, one smoke coming in there really far away. Farlig with the kill as well. Oh, and Twist. That is a great headshot to cancel out that AWP. Nade is not going to kill Twist at all. In fact, he's going to take that personally and shoot BlameF right through the wall. That is, yeah, you're right. They had no long presence, and they wanted. That's a very, very late call to try and get back. I'm not surprised they lost the round after that. That's going to be hard to make work every single time.
I'm assuming that was some kind of a read where they're like, if we don't encounter Rain on the way up, like usually it's just Rain playing alone. But that's the only thing I can think of why Glaive would just kind of try and make that run on his own before any kind of like set piece or utility with flashbangs that could have pulled Brokey off the angle. But obviously he was dead wrong. We're all tied up at 5.
A little bit of presence outside, but all the way up at the fountain is Rain. He's back to this aggressive style. And there's only one challenger on the other side. If Rain can win this fight again, and he's got some backup with Brokey, so if they can defeat this part of the map, then Astralis will be forced into another awkward B attack that's going to be just so red. And Rain is not even hearing anyone right now. Farley gets the bomb too, so that would be the ultimate nightmare. But yeah, he's going to start to head back. But they're going to know. They should realize this phase. See if it's going to make a difference. Oh, that is a dangerous fight. No real damage exchanged yet. And under a minute, and look at Rain. Wow, he's playing a really cool first half so far.
Yeah, he is. He's got so much information as well. And especially because Astralis is slow playing these rounds, he's got plenty of time to be so impactful, and he's just a nightmare to deal with. Oh, man. And now if you're Astralis, you feel horrible because you have to push forward, but you know they're going to have 4 people at this. All the utility's going to be there. Rain's coming through the smoke at a great timing to find Glaive. There's Brokey with the op shot, and you cannot move forward. Astralis is completely shut down.
Yeah, there was no way out of that one. They knew it was coming, and instead of it being an attack on the B bomb site, it starts with you losing a player getting shot in the back, and the rest of the team realizing at that moment, wait a minute, this is not a surprise at all. So, incredible work from Rain. He's not quite top of the scoreboard. That's still Brokey at 12, but he is, in terms of his positional play in this first half so far, it's amazing.
Well. FaZe take a huge, or not a huge lead, but this is a huge run that they're on. 6 of the last 7 going in their direction, and that's probably why Astralis is calling the timeout to talk things over. So, I mean, the main issues they have to deal with right now, obviously, Rain with some of his pushes in the last few rounds, the mobility of Brokey, and then obviously just kind of getting red when they slow things down. Some of these like slower paced rounds have just, all the information has been given over to FaZe, partially because of Rain's aggression. So, they're going to have some to change up the pace, I think, a little bit more, or be able to at least temper Rain by shutting him down over in bathrooms at least a couple times.
Yeah, they need to find a way to make him feel not quite as confident as he is at the moment. This round, though, Tech9's classic B rush. Might as well do it. Just don't wait too long. Again, you're going to get flanked. Yeah, they're going to go for it right away. I like this. Twist is down and out. Flashbang is perfectly timed. And Karrigan going to pick up a kill right there. Second of the game for him right now. And eventually the Org will fall. It's just too much to handle. Brokey and Robs, though. Good cancellation of this little attack here. Sip, even if he gets the kill there, he's still going to be dead no matter what. So FaZe, they lived through it. But that has some real force behind it. That could have worked out. I think if any of the Astralis members could have had a break where they could pick up a rifle and continue the fight, that could have been interesting, but they had to keep fighting forever, so a little bit unfortunate. But still, cool hit.
Very cool hit. Nicely done from Glaive. This half will be coming to a close. FaZe still recover with a nice double from Rops. 7-5. Round 13, that's a deep nade. Ooh, that actually does pretty decent damage. That's a, no, it doesn't. Only 3 damage. But it looked cool. It looked like it should have done more.
Good fireworks. If nothing else. It's all for show.
He did like a parkour nade. I feel like he should have been way more rewarded than he was. Molotov in case there's any aggression. And they've been dealing with a lot of it from Rain. This time, Rops is going to be out towards long, and it's Brokey who is the aggressor with the op. There goes Config, and Rops up next is going to find Glaive. So you send bodies over to try and deal with the aggression problem that Rain is providing, and you get shut down. And now Astralis definitely in a 3v5 have to come back and make sure there's not any more sustained continued pushes.
Yeah, the confidence on Brokey to be playing this part of the map, just not at all afraid with that AWP and out long. You can see Rops the same kind of thing, just stands up out in the open to take the fight, and able to hit the shot, no problem. 3 to 5. And look at Brokey, he's flanking them with an AWP. This is the kind of mission normally to say, yeah, you know, get the silencer out here. But Brokey is just not even worried. Running up, making a fair bit of noise as he does, but no one is near enough to hear it. So he's about to cancel this round. There's nothing Astralis can do. When he turns this corner to get the shot on Sip, it's right around the corner. Sip, did he hear that?
I don't think so, but it does feel, it did look like it because he changed his view. You might hear these footsteps. Doesn't matter. Not calling it out. There goes Farlig. Nice shot from Brokey. That's the bomb down as well. So as if it could have gotten worse, it has. 2v5, no control of the bomb. Got to use a smoke that goes deep, and Xyp9x is getting crunched. Yeah,
they want to see if they get him. Time is running out now, so now is when you want to stay alive. Pretty decent headshot there, but are they going to come for him? No, they're going to leave him alone for the last one. Okay. Again, it feels like Astralis are not controlling a lot of the map, especially in the middle of the rounds. And FaZe, I mean, we were talking about Rain, but now it's Brokey all over the place. How do you deal with this? This is a couple of good rounds here, back to back. 8 rounds to the 5 of Astralis, moving into the last couple of rounds in the half. So, time for Astralis to start to kick it up again and pick up this game, because they've let FaZe get away with a fair bit.
Yeah, I feel like one area where it hasn't felt like Astralis has really investigated and tried to have too much success is this one right now with the staircase, with all these pushes. Like, that is a useful tool to kind of be able to wrap through, negate some of the multitude of positions you have out towards bathrooms and out towards long. You get a player coming upstairs, and all of a sudden you can find a timing, and the defense has to fall away. But the round they go at it right here with Xyp9x is a round that FaZe choose to be passive. Yeah, but at least now, if you're Astralis on the T side, you have some semblance of control. Although you probably don't feel that way with how effective Raid has been.
Yeah, but at least if you get the control outside of the restrooms here, you could set up. You don't have a lot of smokes, but enough that you could smoke off the stairs in the bank and try and go for it. And just, if you put enough pressure on, maybe you can get the bomb plant down and try and get a little bit of an after plant going. They haven't had a lot of luck with that on the A bomb side, so maybe there is a way to do it here. A little bit forward on the map, though, is still Rain. Wants to push in. Smoke is going to be set up, but Rain is way in front of it. So, yeah, he's going to stay in this little pocket just to listen. He's not hearing anyone running, or if he is, they're running away, right? He's not hearing anyone stepping up further beyond. So he's going to call it in and say, this is suspicious. There's not a lot of activity, even a lot of grenades, but there's not much happening outside of that. And now down towards the speed bomb side. Brokey's already shown up. They got Kerrigan and Twist down towards the monster tunnel. And again, the read here for FaZe is just so good. They know what's coming. BlameF with a couple of good shots, but they're running out of time. 11 seconds on the clock, and they just need to move right now. BlameF going to continue to battle his way through. That's an incredible triple kill. Robs, he really wants to stop this bomb plant, but it's not going to happen. And what an unlikely round. I feel like FaZe had everything set up to win this one, but BlameF just had different ideas.
Yeah, they needed that. They needed some kind of a heroic performance out of someone like BlameF. I mean, ever since they lost that eco, ever since it was snatched away in round number 5, they've been on the back foot. They deserve to have a round that they can steal back in their favor. So yeah, Brokey gets a couple nice kills, and BlameF doing his thing. Beautiful triple, tapping away, a quad kill at the end of the day, and Xyp9x is going to finish it off. So finally, a little bit of life in Astralis. Now, the funny thing is, considering how dominant this half has felt for FaZe, 6 rounds on your T side is not too shabby at all. I think if you're Astralis, you're going to be happy with that.
Happy with that, too. Yeah, I think they might be.
That's the benefit of getting the pistol round, right? And then opening up with the first 4 rounds, then you get some breathing room where you only need to add 1 or 2 more on, and you're still feeling pretty decent.
Yeah, it does create a bit of a buffer. Just back to the speed bomb side. I can't necessarily blame them. Again, this is what's really been working for them. Look at the damage on Kerrigan. He's practically dead, and BlameF will open up to take him down. So 5 versus 3. Kind of calling it back from the tunnel. Switching it up a bit, maybe expecting that someone was going to come through the connector, which has been happening a lot. That's been one of the ways in which FaZe has been able to reinforce this bomb side, is they've been pulling people in from the connector. And FaZe are feeling so nervous right now. They really want to go and find out. You could see Robs, he's just on the lip of taking a step there to figure out what's happening. 50 seconds on the clock, and they need to go and look at something, but waiting on the other side is Farlig. I'm not even sure I necessarily blame Robs for that one. Just sitting and waiting in a 5-on-3 also feels like a dumb idea.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of great options available to him. Obviously, that one falls flat. Good kill from Twist. He's going to swing out. Don't lose all your players to him if you're FaZe. Bomb makes it in. Xyp9x runs the route. Glaive is going to be able to hold the space down in pit. And Twist turns to clear way too hard. Double kill from Glaive. And it's 8-7 at half. Astralis figure it out right at the end.
Okay, this is one of the more even first halves we had in a while here. So we appreciate it. Good little return from Astralis. I wouldn't say tactically that there was a lot of really cool stuff happening for Astralis, but they won the rounds that they needed to, and they managed to live through losing a lot of map control, which normally I think there were some of these rounds FaZe knew what was coming, maybe even before Astralis did, and they still managed to win them, especially that round with BlameF, right? So that's pretty cool. That's hard to do when the defending side just know that you're going to show up in a bomb site.
Yeah, look at that run in the middle.
17-7.
That's not bad. There's so many players that you could give attention to on this FaZe side of thing, but I mean the increase in level and impact of Brokey over the past like 2 years has just been crazy to watch.
A little bit of a timeout here. Technical stuff to sort through before we get into the second half. Yeah, Carrigan still just with the 2 kills, so he's had a real rough time of it. But other than that, FaZe seem to be mostly showing up. Yeah, one of the players disconnecting. So hoping we get him back in the action before we get back into to second half. I don't know if Astralis will do this, but the old Astralis lineup, the classic lineup that we all know, they had this one really cool pistol round of this map that I always really enjoy, which involves pushing, I think it's 4 people to the B-bomb site and actually running them out the sewer and running them straight into the connector from the B-bomb site, so that if they go aggressive B, you kind of run into them and take the fight with a lot of people. And if they don't, you actually end up with a lot of people in connector that are already rotating up to take the fight at restrooms with the one player you have up there from the start. So it's like you're almost already just taking a huge swing through the center of the map and trying to do something. I generally, pistol rounds on the CT side, I like it if people are a little bit proactive and trying to look for some of those fights. I think that's always more fun.
Yeah, I've heard you for years now talking about that exact pistol round, so that one actually, it's close to your heart.
I like it. They didn't use it that much, but
when they did, it was impactful.
That's what I mean. Like, it was so good that they saved it. They were like, you know what, let's wait until we're at the majors to use this one. That's what it is. Some nice stuff. Nice little, I don't even know, little pink elephant.
A little bit of pizza. Didn't clean up after themselves.
No, probably were in a hurry to get out one day. Also taking a risk with tying so many balloons to one table. What if it flies away with all the kids right on it, you know? Yeah,
that's a good point. Or maybe it was the kids trying to get that going. You know, just float away at the end of the day.
Yeah, like that one Disney movie, Up. Yeah.
Up, yeah. Had a few more balloons, I think, in that movie. Either way, done with the balloon conversation. 8-7. Second half is kicking off now. Pistol round starting. Astralis is going to be back on the CT side. We've got dualies on Glaive. FaZe switches over to the offensive side of things. We've got Kerrigan with Smoke Flash. And Rups with a P250.
Quick peek in from BlameF just to spot them out. He's got some teammates coming in from long to take the swing, and they're happy to do it. Twist, though, not even with the P250, just a couple of great headshots with the Glock, and now Brokey gets to flex that pistol of his just a little bit more. BlameF in a really rough position. Yeah, he almost has to fight his way out. He knows they're going to sandwich him in. He goes for Twist right away, but he's out of bullets, and now he's going to get hunted down. Just did not have the ammunition to keep up that fight. It leaves Sip and Glaive 2 versus 4. They need some truly crazy headshots to make this work.
Yeah, and I don't think they're going to get it. Now, the interesting thing will be if Zip maybe gets like 1 or 2, Twist can be doubled up and then goes down. Maybe they'll think the other defender is at the B bomb site and Glaive just hiding behind dice boxes might be able to get away with one. But Zip, I think, needs a second perhaps around the corner. He's got it. Brokey up next. He's got that as well. Good hold from Xyp9x. And now Glaive's position becomes very strong.
Yep, he's still waiting for it, although Kerrigan is kind of hard to fool, isn't he? One of the more clever players that we have goes back to check, make sure he's not getting flanked. 35 seconds, still sneaking up there, and Glaive is now going to go out looking. Yeah, so now they've seen each other. They definitely know. And yeah, Karrigan, now how much of a game does he want to play? Is he going to run the whole way? It feels like he will. Let's see, Glaive could be there pretty quickly to look in for the sniper spot, so all a question of timing here. 17 seconds, a little bit of a flash to get himself into the fight, but Glaive is going to know now. And that means Karrigan is going to get boxed in behind here, and we'll get the bomb plant at the very least. And looking up at that sniper spot, not seeing him yet. Karrigan's just going to try and sneak away. Oh, and he's back through the tunnel. Glaive definitely saw it. He doesn't have a kit right now, so he could fake it the once, but he needs to find Karrigan and actually shoot him right now. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And he crouches through, and the dualies will ring true. Astralis, they will win the pistol on the second half, and that is a huge help.
Yeah, nice 1v1 from Glaive. Even taking his time after the bomb gets planted inside the site. I thought Glaive might actually try and hustle while he was going down, but being very cautious of the fake plant and swing from Karrigan. 8-8, both pistols go the way of Astralis. This one obviously delivered by Xyp9x with that fantastic triple kill in bathrooms. That was good to see. A little bit of life out of Xyp9x.
Yeah, a lot more than we were requesting from him. 2 would have maybe even been a decent start there, but third one to add on top. Nicely done. Ties up the scoreline, puts them pretty decent weaponry, but the same is true for FaZe, of course, with the bomb plant. They're going to be well equipped to fight this round, and they want to go over at the playground ready. Oh no, maybe not quite. I actually thought they were looking for a double setup out here, so I thought they were ready for some kind of aggression. Blamef with a slam dunk on Brokey, taking him down, and a 3 versus 4 now. That is a nice fight to win out there.
Yeah, I mean, there was a double push from Astralis on the CT pistol round as well. They were shut down, but this time the double push nets him a couple of kills. Farlick adding on to it. And all of a sudden a 4-on-2 very early in the round, and only a smoke flash to play with. And you almost feel like if they want to get back into this, ropz is going to have to make a play at some point as Karrigan makes his way over here. But I just don't even know where you would begin. What play even makes sense here?
It's going to, I mean, I don't know how you can get back into this round, really. You need a strong entry. This is a surprise with not too much damage taken, and that is not going to be working out. Karrigan falls, and ropz is on his own.
That's the other problem, is to make this actually work in a 2-on-4 the way it is, you have to go contact. You can't use utility because you'll pull rotations, you'll get counter nades coming out as well. So Karrigan just had to take that dry fight in Monster, and when it doesn't work, obviously the round's just done. ropz going to back off and try and save his weapon. He's already boxed in.
ropz, yeah, I don't know if he could do some damage, but otherwise, it's going to be Astralis taking the lead now. Just a 1-round lead, but still 9-8, cementing a little bit of an economy on that CT side early on is never a bad thing. We'll see what FaZe come up with down the road when they have a little bit more to work with. It'd be cool to see Karrigan play his way into this match some more. I'm sure that he can. Ooh, ropz gets to live. That's something.
Yeah, good on ropz. 1 more kill at the end. So, it feels kind of weird with how the first half went that Astralis is actually in this position, playing very well at the moment. Switching over to their CT side, looking good. Love to see Config have a few more strong rounds in this game to see if they can help Astralis close things out. 9-8, a 1-round lead, but FaZe going to be back on Deagles.
Yeah, I kind of had a similar feeling as to you. I thought it looked for a minute like Astralis were getting shook by all of Rain's crazy activities. Nice little double up there. Even that further back player in Rain still able to catch it. Nice transfer on the spray. Farlick out here. He's got some backup, so that swing with the Deagle had better be clean. Otherwise, you're probably not going to be able to win that. Yeah, they don't need to do a lot. Not a lot of pressure here on the rest of Astralis to really make any kind of a move. Just make sure that you don't give up any rifles, and then just relax. Take it easy.
Just relax.
Yeah.
Well, Blamef is a bit forward in no man's land to a certain degree. He does have a teammate further back behind him, but Blamef's certainly going to be the one with main contact. There goes Twist. That's Farlick to find him out towards long. Config. Yeah, hunt this one down. Get yourself back into the swing of things, although a couple of tags is going to make him nervous. Farlick's going to take that from him as well. Flame F will complete the final kill on Kerrigan, and Astralis now with a 2-round lead.
Okay, yeah, some damage, but ultimately they're going to be all right. Flame F trying the best that he can. I think he's up to 17 right now. So some of these are just obviously anti-eco kills. Maybe not the biggest deal in the world. But he's paving the way right now for the rest of the team to maybe join him. 10-8 right now. 2-round lead. No AWP picked up right now on the FaZe side, and none on the CT side for that matter either. Astralis not really able to do that just yet. Finally going to be a deep nade in there. Doesn't do nearly as much, but the second one will tag up Twist significantly. That's enough to make a difference in an upcoming fight with an M4A1. Brokey making sure they don't go long, because they've been doing that a couple of times, so he's worried about it, but he's also in a position where to get pop flashed. If someone throws it from deep enough, he could get blinded by that.
Farley's got the main issue at the moment, worrying about 2 different choke points. So hearing the footsteps jumping over, now hearing the pins from the grenade. Brokey's going to go down. Oh, he turns. He turns. That was a really odd fight, but a man advantage for Astralis, and Farley's traded right back.
Yeah, that was really awkward, but it might still work out for them, because that aggression, I don't know if they're ever going to see Blame if there. Rops is doing his due diligence, checking it out, but that smoke is in front. It's going to be hard. It's clearing in a couple of seconds. It's not that far away right now. Rops goes for the spray, but the M4 on the other side will be just a little bit better, and now it's really awkward. Config started to fall back into the bomb side. This is a smart play. Just let him have it right now if you want. The bomb is miles away, so it doesn't even matter.
Oh, Config still goes down. Kerrigan finds him. That's an aggressive hunt. Kerrigan actually jumps all the way on top of the truck, but this is going to chew so much time off the clock, and Kerrigan's footsteps are going to give it away. 2 players in the stairs. He'd never expect a second one, even if he gets the first. Going to turn. Zipix down low, gets an immediate dink and cleanup, and now Twist 1v3, 20 seconds to pick up the bomb and make his way to the A-bomb site. I don't even think it's possible.
No, absolutely not. Best he could do is probably save it, or die before the clock runs down. Blameif will help him in that. 19-9 as a scoreline, and him and Farlig, they're both doing a significant work right now. 11-8, it's a 3-round lead, no bomb plant either. Astralis has started to put this together a little bit more.
Yeah, they really are. This is starting to look great. I mean, it helps, obviously. Zipix is having a good game. He's had some very good rounds. Blame F obviously playing well, as we all know and love. Farlig, for me, is having a great game as also. 14-9 for him. Nothing too crazy, but some very, very smartly played rounds. I thought the same thing yesterday watching Astralis. Just good performances individually from Astralis at the moment. Blame F going to back away after 1 kill.
Sends an A down there. Everyone's ears is ringing. Rain down to 52. Looked like that shot from the Deagle. If there hadn't been a wall, maybe it could have been a headshot, but doesn't quite have the power to shoot through that. Brokey will get the kill on the Blame F. Yeah,
this is what Astralis... Yeah, this is what Astralis can't let happen, though. Remember, in the first half, they were up 4-0 and stubbed their toe in a round that phase 1 with Deagles, and that turned everything around. Astralis at this point is just thinking, don't just give them one of these freebie rounds against the Pistols. Don't lose too many players.
I like this from Sip, though. Sneaking out as they're setting up. This should pull the rug right up from under them. Oh, no! What?
Sure.
Maybe not. I take
Welcome
it back.
to Mr. Toad's wild ride.
That is out of control. He's just running up there. What a shock. Glaive is going to swing for it, and with the flash on top, could have just as well got the double. Rops is on 3 health, so almost just want to give it to Glaive there. That's a nice little swing with the flashbang assist. Pretty good stuff. 12-8. So they lived through that round, but you're right, that there was a real opportunity there to throw this lead away and maybe get FaZe fired back up into the game.
Yeah, that was dicey. That was looked like it could have spiraled out to a different direction, but good opening kill from Blame. Good play after that. Brokey with a nice trade kill. Overall, just negating the damage. And FaZe have yet to win a round on this T side. They have not been able to find a bomb site for the life of them. And they better hurry up. It's 12-8. Astralis starting to run away with things.
Yeah, they really are. Who could they put into action? I mean, Brokey still seems to be playing quite well, so maybe if you could send him in to open it up, or Twist on this side, catching Blamef, who was quite far forward. Robs is here, and he nearly gets the job done. 19 health on Glaive.
BlameF like turned from a flashbang, it looked like preemptively kind of turned to try and find the timing, and that gave Twist the exact window he needed. So unfortunate timing for BlameF, but Config's going to step up and take his place. Oh, you'll never expect this if you're FaZe.
Yeah, that is a good point. Very, very hard to see coming. And the question is, could he get either a kill and fall away or a double? One of those two things, but even the kill and backing off is super frustrating if you're trying to attack that A-bomb site and you have to worry about getting shot in the back. They are looking a little bit every once in a while, sneaking out. Oh, Twist with the spin. At least he got that going for him. That's not bad at all. 45 seconds, and FaZe are going to realize, well, they know we're coming, but we might as well do it a little bit quickly here. Falik getting almost pre-fired. Now they're jumping to catch him. Oh, yeah, they want to hunt him down. Backup has started to show up. No one flanking right now, so just a straight-on 3-on-3 here. Rain up close and personal with the AK-47, and Falik, if he misses a shot, he is surely dead. He swings for it with a pistol instead, and Rain takes him down. It's all on Sipper. There's not much he could do. Nice recovery. Nice round for Twist, especially getting that spin kill on to Config.
Yeah, that flank kill was everything. Config might have even had a double kill if not, and even if he didn't, even if it was just the one, then he actually harasses them the whole way up to the bomb site. That's so brutal. Good utility usage as well. Farla could never find a clean shot inside of the bomb site. He was playing behind Dice with the AWP, but just could not find an awesome peek, could not find the opportune moment. So, FaZe are on the board. It's 12-9. Tough part for Astralis now is money is a factor. They are out of funds.
Yeah, they need to be real careful. MP9 in this one. Not exactly the ideal position, but a wallbang from BlameF to start it off, taking down Twist. Okay. He's been a problem for a couple of rounds here, Twist, so that's a nice way to get rid of him. Rain taking the fight, but BlameF is so confident in the M4, and he's going to win it. So 2 opening kills, that's all they need. Now they just need to make sure they don't make any colossal mistakes here and throw away the round. Carrigan wants to see if he can get a little bit of an entry. Swings through on the flashbang, but yeah, they already know.
I can't believe BlameF just basically rushed long and found them 2 kills to open this round up. What a crazy performance from BlameF to put his team in an advantage at 12-9 with no money left as well. Once again, I mean, FaZe, I don't even know where you go from here. You can't go to the A-bomb site. You have no control, no presence.
I mean, I think Robs looks like he's waiting for someone to jump again so he can maybe get the headshot to start something up. But you're right. If they don't get something like that, then there is probably nothing they can do. 30 seconds. Going to try and see if they can make their way through. Bit of a trade. They lost an MP9 for that, so I don't think they're going to care about it. And Config is on a massive flanking mission, so even saving the AWP here might not be possible. Carrigan, there, the timing is absolutely against him. Rob's on his own. Great return. I mean, Astralis is losing that one round, but then they bounce right back.
Yeah, a lovely little rebuttal. I mean, again, all powered by BlameF. That push is everything. You give them breathing room, and also like when you're in a 3-on-5, as if you're FaZe, like you just naturally go a little bit more passive, right? You're trying to come with a plan to overcome the deficit, so you're not as aggressive. So I mean, that double kill just gives the rest of your teammates on Astralis time to settle down and not be too worried about any kind of timing hit. 13-9, 4-round lead. Astralis looking darn good today.
Yeah, they're making this work on a... It's certainly surprising me. I don't know. I wasn't expecting for them to keep up. And some of the early rounds almost confirmed it for me at the beginning. I was like, okay, well, they're almost losing to just pistols and the Galils here. Maybe this is going to be rough. But proving some of us wrong right now. Nice grenade onto Twist and Brokey. Again, it's that parkour jump off the trash can there. It works well.
Works very well.
It's the trash grenade, but it's not trash. You know what I mean?
Nice, yeah. The not so trash grenade.
Exactly. It's meant to fool the enemy. Farley.
Well, a little bit of a stalemate. A lot of bodies out here for FaZe this time to make sure the aggression isn't going to punish him. Good find from Twist. Precise headshot onto BlameF.
That's well done. Still just under a minute. Are they going to go clear out long? They kind of have to if they want to do this. Otherwise, Farley can sneak back in and set up a really good crossfire with the rest of the team. He's hanging around out here for a long time. Backup is far away, though. Ooh, and he swings wide for it. Twist is ready to take him down. Great double opening right now, and he's going to go for more. Out on long, and he just runs right in. You would have thought he was at a huge disadvantage with Config already crouched into that corner, but Twist is just way too quick.
It was Blame F last round for Astralis. This time it's Twist for FaZe, but ooh, Glaive here. Glaive is here to shut this down. Kerrigan's going to push forward. He's got the bomb, and nice headshot. Xyp9x, last one left. They know he's a B defender, but they might assume he's rotated away, and I don't think he can stop this. I don't think he can stop everything. There's one, there's two bomb. Oh, it did get planted, and he couldn't find the third. Good shot from Rops. Otherwise, that gets interesting. That gets real interesting.
If he finds the kill on Robs, the last player is all the way at on A long, so he could have never got there. I mean, I don't know if maybe Xyp wouldn't have known it and would have waited for the defuse, but that is crazy. Yeah, nice call here from Twist going out long to find that AWP, and this one is just a heart attack moment for Config. But this got scary right here. Even the second engagement for Glaive. What if he doesn't? What if Glaive wins this fight too? It could have been all over.
Yep, there was some danger in that round. FaZe get away with one. And Astralis are going to have to kind of be a little tempered here. The M4 on Blame F, but everything outside of that is just saved weapons, upgraded pistols, USPs, a deagle. They've got no money to play with, so going to use this 3-round lead to build some funds and try and get back into the action on round 25.
Setting up that 3-man boost, waiting for it as well. They didn't want to do it right away. They wanted to see if they could catch one of the T players already out, because people tend to check now when they come out of the tunnel, so maybe if you do it right away, they're gonna know. Okay.
Ooh, okay. There we go. There we go, Xyp. Gets you one more. Flashbang's over, but Rops is down. Rain is much less aggressive than you would have expected beyond that. Remember, the M4 still in play for Astralis defense.
Good job on Rain. Look at that. Throwing away the AK. So that they can't easily go and pick it up. That's potentially risky if they would have come for him at that time, but still well worth it. 35 seconds. Look at the time here. Not that there's a lot of people on the A-bomb site, but see how quick they could be here. There's not that much time for FaZe to mess around with. And yeah, the backup is going to be here fairly quickly. The USPs, the Deagles, will it be quite enough? There's a little bit of a jiggle coming out. Glaive trying to buy the time, but Twist opening it back up, and a little bit of... Oh, they fall off the boost. That would have been a great little trick, but doesn't work out the way that they wanted. Instead, it's going to be a bomb plant, and they are starting to back on out. I think the chance for Astralis surely was to fight before the bomb plant and do enough damage. Oh, yeah. They couldn't... Well, also, the M4 was in heaven. It was trying to, like, play this middle ground between the bomb sites, not really committed to either one. So it took a little bit of time once the smokes came out for Blame F to make it over there effectively. And if you just rush through the smoke and try and fight in the flames, you're taking a huge risk in that direction as well. So Blame F prioritizing the M4 for the next round. They do salvage one AK-47 on Xyp9x. It'll be 13-11, and Astralis is back into the fight in the next round. Keeping it close still in this first map. Nobody being allowed to run away with it. This is a cool shot from Xyp. We appreciate that. But there was just no chance to follow it up, really. 11-13, 25th round. Blame F is still top fragging. Yeah, actually he's tied on the other side with Roki, both at 22 kills. So that's pretty great. And apart from Kerrigan, who's a little bit further behind, everybody is more or less in this game right now. Yeah, well, Kerrigan can still call something special, call a tactic. He's taken the first bullet for his team. Farlig drops him 5-on-4 early, and you still have Config pushed out towards the long tree. You still have Blame F pushed up as well, the off angle right at the top of the stairs. Config out there behind that tree on long, scary position if somebody throws a Molotov or something like that, but instead he's going to be moving up. Oh, no way. So quick, he just ran in there. Oh, it's ridiculous. He's ready for more, and he takes down Config. He is so lightning fast. I'm going to need a replay. 3-on-3 now after Brokey just snaps his fingers, and they're back in the round. Yeah, I mean, the first one is understandable. Blame F's just trying to run away. That's a spectacular shot. The fact that Config... Ooh, gives up the equalizer. He still had a pretty good advantage in that fight. You're right. Just another very, very quick and accurate shot. This is so tough. And now Farlig is tasked with a very difficult proposition. Alone inside the A-bomb site with an AWP. Making some noise. Robs is working the monster tunnel. If he could find the opening, that might be enough. That surely should have been a headshot. It looked like he was dead on him, but it's going to keep at least a couple of people down at the B bomb side, and probably means FaZe is on his own for this attack that is coming. 25 seconds. Robs is now making sure they're not going to be rotating through as well. He's doing a lot of work, but one of them has escaped. Sip is starting to get up here to help out. And now we're down to 16 seconds. Bomb being attempted up on the other side. Robs has done his job for now. Brokey following it up, and it's a perfect round. Well played in that 3-on-3. That is a nice way to stretch out when you're in a 3-on-3. I mean, it could have been risky if Robs would have been found or if they hadn't got the bomb down up there, but that was absolutely great.
What a god tier round from Brokey. To bring it back into a 3-on-3, even gets the one kill, the player coming through the headshot up the stairs at CG spawn during the retake. And man, the late round executes on this A bomb site. Like, FaZe hasn't been able to find impact. And that round, he's playing it passively, right? He's playing it safe. Previously, he played it aggressive behind dite boxes, and he couldn't find anything there either. FaZe is doing a very good job of progressing onto that bomb site late in the rounds without taking a whole lot of damage, a whole lot of deaths, anything. FaZe hasn't been able to be impactful in that scenario. 1 round lead for Astralis, and once again, they've got nothing to fight with.
Yeah, big chance right now to tie up the game. And an opportunity for all of you to spam the chat again to try and win one of these PCs. It's not a bad time.
First tournament organized by a kangaroo.
It's got to be, right? Don't think anyone has tried that before.
Yeah, I haven't spoken to a single kangaroo since we started working here.
Oh, where's Chad when you need him? To do some translation, you know.
Some kangaroo translations.
Are kangaroos one of those creatures that Australia tried to fight and lost at one point, or is it just the emus for now?
I think the emus were like, they haven't gotten like a full-blown war with kangaroos, but I think they've just done some like one-on-one boxing matches.
Okay. They're ripped. The
Kangaroos, yeah.
Yeah, it looks super strong. I don't want to be doing that at all. Kerrigan swings for it. Still only the 5 kills, but there's number 6. Sit right through the smoke. And, you know, if you're Kerrigan and you're having a bit of a rough game, you know, just if you're first in the bomb site, you get all the information, and it's not to say that you have to sacrifice yourself, but it's not a bad role to play necessarily if you're going to be having a rough time. He did get a triple in this one, so started to make up for it a little bit. And that's going to tie it up. 13-13.
Oh, you can just feel this slipping out of Astralis' control as well. They had such a good lead for a while. They have such good advantages in the previous round that got taken away from them by Brokey. This is it's making me a little bit nervous for Astralis moving forward. Remember, it was a similar thing in the first half. A good start to the half, but then all FaZe from there. And it seems like FaZe has grabbed control of the match as well at this point. And if you're an Astralis fan, you just got to hope they don't run away with it. 13-13 as the bomb goes off. Brokey with 25, Twist with 19. For the Astralis side of things, it's BlameF with 23 kills, and FaZe is second for Astralis at 18 frags.
Yeah, they got more than a couple of people here who could do some damage. But because of that economy, that's going to come back to haunt them again and again right now. FaZe could be fast-tracking it to the finish line before Astralis get there, just because they keep running out of cash, so... And they tried to be real aggressive, right? They've had FaZe and BlameF playing, and sometimes even Config playing aggressively out on long towards almost T-spawn, right? So I don't think that's going to be a surprise any longer. Deep smoke being set up here, sometimes followed by a flashbang. Yeah, they're going to be coming through. This is a cool strategy, but they are already on the other side of the smoke. So 3 people there. This works so well if there's only 1 person and the rest of the T side is way further back, because then you can isolate the fight against a single player out there while you're flashing that person. And no one can really help out. But when they have 3 people on the other side, well, that could be the result.
And what a risky time to call that play for Astralis at 13-13, where you have no money built up behind it as well. I mean, a lot of this just rested on that decision to push through Monster, and they get shut down. So now, oh, Lord. Config, he's someone who would do it. Smoke fades. He's found Brokey. Oh, and he gets away. 60 HP, still alive. Flashbang is dropped. BlameF needs to help cover him down short, and that's another win for Config. BlameF was slow to peak, but it doesn't matter. He's got the kill. We're back into a 3-on-2. Man advantage for Astralis somehow.
Yeah, absolutely wild. Especially that second engagement with Config did not look good at all. Nice nade right on top of Twist. It puts him down to half health, and they're going to intercept the bomb. Config doing even more work in the round, as if he hadn't already done enough. Nice triple on him here. And Twist is going to be on his own. Blamef will take him down, and Astralis, that's a huge comeback inside of the round. That looked like it was not going well.
No, that looked like it was going to go horribly. What a double kill from Config. I mean, just the X factor hiding inside the smoke after all the action has actually occurred. Rop's able to get the first, Kerrigan able to get the second. You feel like that's a massive advantage for FaZe, and Config's able to win a couple weird fights on his falling back. And even adding another one at the end on a Brokey. 14-13. Man advantage for Astralis. Or round advantage for Astralis, excuse me.
And keeping 3 people alive like that, also significant, you know. Here towards the end, if you win some of these rounds, but it's down into 1 versus 1 clutches, you could still be in a fair bit of trouble on the CT side. So just a couple of things that are working out in favor of the Danish side here. 14-13. That execute, by the way, that they just try to pull where they push out through the monster tunnel and set up that smoke. I've seen them do that before with the old lineup, but usually it's not right off the bat. It's something they do a little bit later on, you know, to try and isolate some players out there. So it's interesting to see them try it right away. Be curious to see if that can work. I'm sure it can if there aren't that many players out there. Oh, okay. Not a lot of damage.
It can, but I think teams have kind of caught on to that play as well. They know what that deep smoke means, and I think everyone kind of gets, you know, gets attention. Their attention gets laser focused on what's coming now that they've seen the play happen a couple times.
Look at this boost over. Another classic to try and find a kill. Glaive is going to go down. It's Brokey to pick up the first shot there. Thins out the defense over at the B bomb site, and Sip, if he steps too far back and Robs could find him, that would be another good opening. All right. Just some nades being thrown down. That's fine. Farlik, huge kill there to take down Kerrigan. Back into our 4-on-4 with just under a minute left. Bomb is over on this side, so assume it's going to eventually make its way towards the bomb site. Config has a Molotov, and Sip has a Molotov at... Ooh. No, never mind Config's Molotov. That's lost on the ground. This is going to be a huge issue.
Yeah, massive. Zipex is stuck between a rock and a hard place as well. He's got to choose one tunnel. Sandbags are monster. Molotov's going to help him fall back. Rop's going to come through his own smoke. He still thinks Zip is on the right. That's a good start. And Farlig up top. Oh, double scopes. He's got Rain. Nade finished off Brokey. This round is all Astralis. 15-13. 2 chances to close out map 1.
Whew, another round that really looked like it was going to get almost impossible there, with 2 good entry kills coming through on the FaZe side, but Astralis managed to step it up anyway. And just in the right moment is when Farlik shows up with that AWP on the high ground. That is really, really nice. Yeah, these 2 kills here to start it off with were just a lot, but Sip also doing well. He's playing a good game right now.
Yeah, it's cool to see the supporting cast of Astralis actually have some excellent performances. Farlig with 21 kills, Zipex with 18, which, I mean, we've been lamenting for a while. We want the old Zipex back, but even Glaive and Config having their moments in this match so far. Config is going to get aggressive, and once again, this is a B execute the whole way through and through.
Yeah, all or nothing right now. Either they lose the first map, or they find a way to try and push it into overtime. They need to do this twice, basically. Kerrigan already deep in there with the MAC-10. He just keeps running, but Sip was not flashed. Trying to make up for it is Config, but Sip is still holding the line back there, and the Molotov is slowing them down. Oh, this defense is working so well. And finally take care of Sip, but everyone is on their way. 2 versus 3. No more nades left at all on the FaZe side, and Astralis, they're probably happy to just slow it down. That's an amazing grenade landing on top, but they don't have to stress about this. No bomb plant yet. They can't really easily escape the bomb site. Yeah, maybe a boost would be one of the only ways. They're trying to stay creative right now.
Oh, Blamef has everything to do here. He has to know that the potential for aggression towards his position is everything.
Yeah,
Twist just lying in wait. Yeah, just waiting for his moment.
Are they going to double up on him? Brokey's going the low ground. Oh, but the timing. He was just checking the corner, and that should be the end of it now. 30 seconds. Blamef to close it out. And Astralis